Ciao Raga! In this video we are going to see how are we advertising in Isaac in Italy. So basically I'm going to explain to you how should you run the conversion ads that you should run at local level, but in general how are we using ads and advertisement on Facebook in the whole entity. Okay? So basically here, the objective here is for you to have a clear notion of how you manage Facebook ads from now on, to understand how to set up your local conversion campaigns. Well, they are already set up, so for you to understand how they were set up and to check if everything is okay with the campaigns. Remember that the campaigns should not be created again. You just have to check up if everything configuration there is fine, and do not create new campaigns. And getting to know our ads reporting and tracking systems. Okay, so basically Facebook has three advertisement phases: the awareness, the consideration, and the conversion phase. In the awareness we have brand awareness and reach. In consideration we have traffic, engagement, app installs, video views, lead generation, messages, and in conversion phase we have conversions, catalog sales, and store traffic. We're not using all of these kind of ads, so basically those ads, they are created in a way that the algorithm of Facebook will optimize the delivery to be able to achieve one of those objectives. So every time we're creating a campaign, we think of the objective that it should have. So the algorithm thinks and the algorithm works to be able to better achieve this objective. No? So in awareness and consideration, this is basically MC responsibility. We are taking care of these two phases, and we mainly run reach, traffic, and engagement ads. At some points we should run video views and lead generation or maybe message ads, but right now we are not running them. And you at local level should run conversion ads. The objective of conversion, a conversion is when a person finish the registration, when the person finish the form in the website. So basically at national level, as I said, we're taking care of our energy consideration because we understood that at national level we should focus on this to be able to increase the reach of our brand and educate the market about what we do, how we do it, and why this is important for the people and for the world itself. Uh, and at local level, you will be running conversion ads, but with two ad sets, the conventional one and the retargeting ad sets. What are that? The conventional, it's basically what we do. It's not trying to reinvent the wheel. The Facebook algorithm is powerful enough and we should not underestimate it. And basically it's running the conventional ads and using the detailed target if needed to help the algorithm to optimize the delivery of the ads. And the retargeting ads, it's because data has shown to us that the conversion focusing on retargeting people that visited the website works good. So at local level, you should also exploit this opportunity. Retargeting strategy, she has to be always running. So with only one ad set per product, so you have one retargeting for GV, one retargeting for G, one retargeting for GT, that is going to retarget people that have visited the pages of the product, the blogs or the posts that are related to the product, but these people did not sign up. So if a person comes to the website, visits the GV page, or read an article talking about GV, but this person did not sign up, these retargeting ads, they're going to appear for this person to help to remember this person. Well, I was on this page, so now I'm seeing this ad, and will increase the conversions that we have. Talking about OJX campaigns, always the objective is going to be conversion. They already set it up, so let's go over it. Basically, there is a rule for the campaign name. It's basically in this structure. You have to put the LC name, the product, the objective of the campaign, and a brief of the description. These have to be the characters that you use to separate it, this bar, this vertical bar, because I am using an automation that will split this in a spreadsheet for the report. So if you do not put these characters in your campaign, and if you check the name of the campaign and it's not like that, please update and please change these characters, because this is how the automation works for us to be able to understand and to analyze the data. So here is an example of Napoli Parthenope, they put a very specific and exact name as it should be. The name of the LC, this character GV, the character conversion, the character, and the SU, or a brief description of what is it. Remember, these have to be the character, otherwise the automation does not work. Also, remember, you can see that there is exactly the name of the committee. There are some committees that have put the letters LC before here. Please delete it. It has to be just the name of the committee. You don't need to put LC before the name of the committee. The same thing for GE, also here an example, and the same thing for GT. Remember to keep the budget optimization on, always on, because by this way, the Facebook itself, it's gonna redistribute the budget of your campaign onto your two ad sets. So if your retargeting ad set is performing better than the conventional ad set, the campaign itself will put more money in the retargeting ads. If the conversional ads are working better than the retargeting one, the campaign itself will put more money there, but only if the campaign budget optimization is on. So remember to be this with always on. Talking about the campaign budget itself, we always use the lifetime budget with the bid strategy of lowest cost. Basically, you have to, in the beginning of the month, put all the monthly budget for the product in this campaign. At the end of each month, you should add the amount you want to spend in the next month. For example, here there is a budget of 700 euros for a month. Let's suppose this is for February. So in the beginning of February, I will put 700 euros in this campaign. When I end, and I know that for March I will have more 700 euros, so the lifetime budget will become 1,400 euros. So always adding more money accordingly to what you want to spend in the month. Be extremely careful here, because you have to check how much your campaign spent in the last month, you check how much your campaign spent in the whole budget to be able to understand how much you should add for the new month. Okay, you should always add the amount you want to spend in the next month, and this is a cumulative price. This is a cumulative budget. Every month this budget should increase. It doesn't mean that if you put here, for example, 1,400, it doesn't mean that in March it's gonna expand 1,400, because in February it already spent 700. So be extremely careful here. And talking about the ad set name, talking about retargeting visitors, remember that the conversion event has to be sign up. When setting up the conversion event, you have to choose sign up, because this is the objective that we want to track. This is the conversion that we want to track. This is me telling to Facebook, I want you to track one person finishes the form. So if you don't put it this, the Facebook will not be able to understand what do you want it to track. And if you change it and if you put other conversion event, you are not going to work. For admissions, you should use sign up admissions. But for the three products, the three OJX products, you should use sign up. In the audiences of this retargeting ad set, you should include GV landing visitors 19 days. This is an audience that is already existed in the business manager. You should just go there and click GV landing visitor 19 days, and you should exclude people that are registered to any product. When going in the audience, just check if this audience is okay. Remember, you don't need to create another campaign. Just go and check if your campaigns are right. The same thing for GE, so you should include the GE landing visitors and exclude people registered to any product, and the same thing for GT. Include GT landing visitors and exclude people that has registered to any product. When talking about location, it's very important to choose people who live in this location, not people who are or people who recently have been, because you only want to target people that live there. Because if you put people in this location, you may also target tourists, you may also target other people that are not exactly from this location. So check if in location you have chosen people who live in this location. Remember to change, where is Italy, you put your city, and the age always between 8 and 30 years. This is the target that we have. This is the limit. This is the age for the OJX products, and that's it. Also, you don't need to put detailed targeting in the retargeting ads, because these ads, they are going to appear only to people that have visited the web page. So you don't need to put anything else here. Check if the connections are also okay, because we should exclude people that likes the MC Italy page, because probably those persons are members or ex-members. So we also don't want us to show the ads to our people, to these people, because Facebook charges us for how much people see the ad. So you don't want members to see your ad. Remember to check the placements. The placements, you should always leave them in automatic placements. Facebook will automatically choose where to show your ads. You don't need to worry about editing the placements of your ads. When checking the optimization and spending control, the optimization for the ad should be conversions, and the conversion window should be 1 day, click, or review. Check if your ads have the conversion window of 1 day, click, or view, because this is very important for the algorithm to properly work. When talking about the conventional ad sets, the same thing. The conversions will be tracked and is sign up, so not a big change here. When talking about location, same thing. You should not change anything here. Age 18 to 30, people who live in this location, change the location to your city or to around the city. So be careful if you are in a city that is close to another city, because if your ad is appearing for persons that live in another city, you may be getting signups to another county. So be careful on the locations you choose for your ad set. When talking about detailed targeting, use detailed targets to detail the people you want to reach with this ad set. You can put here all interests that you think they may be relevant, like frequent travelers, interested in social causes, in volunteering, in getting to know cultures and places. It's up to you. But remember to change it according to the products, GV, G, and GT. They have different targets. And please, do not over detail your target. You don't need to put a lot of detailed targeting here, and remember to always keep the expanded detailed targeting criteria, because this may increase the conversion for a lower cost. Remember, put just the basic here. You do not need to put a very big detailed targeting. You don't need to put people who are in university, people who blah blah blah, because this is only going to put more trouble to the algorithm. If you specify too much here, you are going to pay more for the signups. In the end of the day, it doesn't matter for us if the person is a student in university or not. It doesn't matter if the person are interested on these basic things, and if the person signs up, the person is already interested on going on the project. The placements you should always let automatic, no changes here. And also the optimization should be conversions, and the conversion window 1 day, click, or view. When talking about the ads in itself, the inserzioni you should put, there's no rule for the name. Just be always checking that you are putting the correct identity. So Facebook page Isaac Italia and Instagram account Isaac Italia. Check that, because a lot of people have probably have problems with that. Like my ad's not appearing because it's saying that I don't have an Instagram account. It's basically because you didn't choose the Instagram account here. So check the Facebook page and the Instagram account where your ads are going to appear. Important, not all ads are considered to be about social issues. So I recommend you to only mark this checkbox if the Facebook does not approve your ad in the first time. For you to be able to run ads about social issues, election, or politics, you should be identified for Facebook. So I did a post in Workplace a while ago teaching people on how to get this approval from Facebook. Basically, you have to upload your documents there, so Facebook will know that you're a person. Because of those are delicate issues, so Facebook needs to know the person, needs to identify you, so you will be able to run this kind of ads. It's very simple. It's a process. You just upload the documents in the place, and it takes 2-3 days, and you are already authorized to run this kind of ads. The format, basically for conversions, we are mostly using images. Those are the most effective things for conversion. Remember to choose the correct format. Remember to keep it short and direct. Do not say too little or too much. Those are conversion ads, are in the end of the funnel. The people here, you have to be very objective and very clear to what you're saying to them. The destination of the ads should be the website, and you should put the link of the page of the product. Be sure that you're sending the people to the right web page, because if you do a GV ads and sending people to GE, you are not going to get signups for GV, you're getting signups for GE, and you are misunderstanding things. The call to action, always sign up, because you want people to register. And in tracking things, tracking processes, keep Facebook Pixel and offline events on. Those are the two things you have to keep on in tracking. So in the end, this is how your ad should look like. So basically an image, sign up, a brief description, and very direct call to action. Talking about feedbacks and benchmarks, this is the tool that I said. So basically here you can see that this is spread. It's ELSI, product, campaign objective, e-description. If you do not put the right character, this automated tool will not be able to split the campaign on those things. So it's going to be everything here under ELSI, so you're not going to be able to really check your data. So check the name of the campaign to be able and to see if everything is as exactly as it is. The name of the campaign is important for this spreadsheet. You can access this spreadsheet in the link that's going to be provided to you. Basically here you can check how much you're spending in the campaign. It's basically a report of Business Manager, but in a spreadsheet, so it's easier to see, and it's also easier to do analysis or to check the data. Also talking about benchmarks, for you to know what is good and what is not good in terms of conversion, basically you should track the price. So a good cost per click, it's under 10 centimi of euro. Okay, it's under 30, and if you're paying more than 30 centimi per click, you had something wrong with your ad. The cost of landing page view, so the cost for people visiting the page, should be less 80 centimi. For a good one, less than 1 euro and 10 centimi, it's still okay, but more than 1 euro and 10, it's something wrong. And the cost per conversion, if you're paying less than 6, it's fine, it's very good. If you're paying less than 10, it's still okay, but you can improve. And if you're paying more than 10, Madonna Santa, something's wrong, please check your edit. So doing a fast recap was created. Never delete your campaign or ad set. They need time and data to learn how to optimize your conversions. So just increase the budget month by month accordingly to what you've planned. And create the ads inside these campaigns. You can have infinite number of ads inside an ad set and inside a campaign. There's no limits. You can create the ads, you can stop running them, but never create new campaigns and never create new ad sets, because if you do that, you lose all the data that this ad set already have to be able to optimize your campaign. Keep the campaign budget optimization always on, and at local level you should run only conversion ads, and you should have the two ad sets, conventional and retargeting, and you can test different ads with different images, with different copies to see what is working better for your audiences. But if you do not master design, please ask for help. We are always going to give you the conversion ads that you should run, and I advise you to use the ones that we provide to you, but you're free to use other ones, as long as they are brand aligned, they are campaign aligned, and they are good. So if you do not master design, please ask for help. If you have any questions, please approach me, and it was a pleasure talking to you. Bye bye.